What's up, y'all? We're Griff and Alyssa, and this is Clover, our new-ish RV. Long story short, we sold everything we owned and purchased a 2015 Keystone Cougar fifth wheel so we could travel North America full-time in our RV. But Clover needs a little bit of RV renovation before we go full-time RV living. Maybe a lot of RV renovation. By the power of Zeus!
I didn't think it was gonna work. Thank you, Daddy. I took out the microwave.
But time is ticking. We only have 6 weeks before it's too cold to finish this project. Plus, we have to get back to Florida before cruise season starts back up. After all, that is our main job. So, turn on the notification bell and please click subscribe if you haven't already, because this is where our RV travel vlog starts. What's up, guys? So before the episode gets started, you know the drill. 3-minute camp drill. Leave a comment within the first 3 minutes of this video being uploaded and you will be entered to win our very first Road to Paradise Griff and Alyssa camp t-shirt. That's right. So on our last video, our very first episode of the RV renovation, to go full-time RVing, 12 people made the cut. So 12 of you guys have been entered, but hey, it's a new day. That means more people can be entered on this episode, and then we will choose a winner after the 3rd episode this week. So we have 3 episodes each week. Just as a reminder, they will all go live at 6:30 p.m. EST. So turn on that notification bell. It should be like in the bottom right corner. It's super helpful for us, and you get cool prizes when you do, and you leave a comment within the first 3 minutes. So we'll see you guys. Let's start the episode.
Good morning, Paradise crew. Today is day 2 of our renovations. I wanted to give you a quick update of what we did last night because it was dark in here. You could barely see, but we did some fun things. So, as you've seen already, we did the windows, we did some cabinet doors. My parents came over last night and my dad wanted to look at some things. So these were gonna go anyway, but he wanted to see what was under this other one because it was closed off, and it's all of our wires, and that's our power and water, and obviously this is a little kinked, so I don't know if we can fix that, straighten it out a little bit. But we plan to put like not a dinette, but kind of like a booth, and that turns into a day bed here. So he'll just build a separate compartment, and then the rest will be storage. But we started to take random things apart.
Yeah, so lots of progress, but right now I'm gonna make some breakfast, and that's what I'm gonna do. Great.
You make breakfast and I'll continue to update. So, as you can see here, you can now see the slide mechanism up here. It used to look like that. But last night I started popping off these little, I don't know, they were like buttons to cover. And we unscrewed it, and Cullen got most of the way done, and it just kind of fell. So I said, great, one more thing that's done. I was going to take off this up here, because we don't need that. We'll probably get rid of that exit sign. I'm pretty sure we know that that's the exit. And then come into the bedroom, our messy bedroom here. And that used to have a wood beam that said Cougar, because that's the brand, and we took it off. So we definitely made some progress. I've been taking off all of the doors and labeling them according to the ones that we're going to keep. Some of the whole cabinets are going to go, so like this whole thing I haven't taken off yet because this whole thing is going to go. I've been taking off the hardware for the doors that we're going to keep, you know, just because we're going to change those out. So I'm trying to be super organized, mainly to make it easier for later. But look at Oli here. She's loving this outdoor life. Are you just chilling, Mama?
Gotta get you a longer leash.
Yeah, we'll get you something so you can walk around. But she is loving the outdoors here. Our messy pile of stuff. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with that yet, but anywho. So today we're gonna continue with the cabinets. We're gonna continue just taking off random things. I would love to start filling holes. We got this wood filler that Daddy said should work. And then we'll start sanding, and then priming, and then painting, and then all the fun things. Anyhow, completely lost my train of thought. But I'm gonna get to work. Cullen's gonna make some breakfast, and we'll see how much progress we make today. Are you excited? I'm excited because I've already seen so much, you know, drastic change, and we haven't even like painted yet. So I think once it's painted, we'll feel a lot better. Anyhow, oh, I know what I was gonna say. So about this here, Daddy started taking some things apart. We ran into slight issues because our original plan to turn this whole entertainment, well, we're gonna make it an entertainment center. We can't really change the layout of this because we're not sure what's under here exactly, but it's important. And over here, under Cullen's legs over here, is a fuse box. We're gonna have to keep the shape of this, which is not what we had originally planned, but we're gonna work out the countertop so it looks a little bit different. We'll still try to mount the TV. Obviously, plans will change, and I can't wait to see what the finished product is gonna be like, because it's probably nothing like I originally planned, but it's fine. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. All right, I'm getting to work. Enough chit chatting. Getting to work.
Nothing's all you need. When you're stripped of all your armor, you can finally feel the breeze.
All right, so shout out to my dad for leaving his drill here. I've been using a screwdriver all day yesterday, and I took out 2 screws in less than 10 seconds. So, thank you, Daddy.
Is our living room, we're swimming in the mystery. We're living in the moment. We were born with gold on the inside. Gold on the inside. We're alive. We're sipping on sunshine. We wanna taste all this world has to offer. Unafraid, we were made to wander. We will never let it go to waste. No one never.
I understand the need and the want for things to not be able to move in this thing, but the amount of screws and glue in here is insane. I have no idea how to take this off now. Okay. Update time. So I've spent the past, I don't know how long, 2.5, 3 hours filling the holes in the wall from all of the screws so far. So I decided to start sanding just to see what that looked like, and it actually works. I didn't think it was gonna work, but it does. I took out the microwave all by myself, and that cabinet off because you know what? We gotta make room for our floating shelves. That's right, floating shelves are going right up there.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying, that this process is definitely going to be the longest. We had to take everything off the wall, we had to fill the holes, we have to sand, then we have to prime, and then we paint. So this is probably gonna be a whole week process. What else I do? I feel like that's really all I did. Rachel came over and helped me take this off the wall because it was kind of stuck. And the TV mount, apparently there was some glue around the screws, so she was able to take that off with some of her tools that she had. And we're currently working on the vanity because I took all the screws out. Whoop, that's not focusing. Hello. Nope. Give me a second. Seriously? The vanity. Alright, I took all the screws out, and she tried to kind of scrape around to see if there was any glue, and we think there's a screw over here on the other side. So that is what we're doing at the moment. We'll check back in probably in another 3 hours when we're done sanding this one wall. Smash my finger! It's 6:32. I realized that I failed you and I didn't set up the camera while we were doing this, but I need to tell you guys how this happened because it was quite an adventure. So, as I said earlier, I took out all the screws in the vanity mirror. It was still stuck to the wall. So Rachel came over and essentially went around with something to see if there was glue stuck on it. And she found another screw. So we had to essentially saw out a piece of the vanity to find a hidden screw. And then we finally, when I say we, I mean she, finally got it all the way off, and I just filled the holes recently. But there were more screws. So I will say that the RV people really don't want anything to come out, including the cabinets, because it's been a process. So the same thing actually happened here, above the kitchen here. So like I said, I removed the microwave earlier, but there was all of this stuff. And now there are a bunch of wires, so we didn't want to mess with it, but you can see that there's a frame. So essentially they built a frame on the wall, and then once the frame was built, then they put the cabinets on. So there's like double, triple security in all of these things. So luckily the vanity, this above the kitchen, and then these cabinets up here are probably the only cabinets that we're removing. So those will be like the biggest challenges, I guess, in removing. We've sanded a good majority of this room here. Obviously we haven't touched this wall because Cullen has been using it for his workspace. And he's, you know, busy during the day, and I can't get to all that stuff. So we're gonna have to try to do that maybe tomorrow. But tomorrow we are going to wipe down the walls and then hopefully start priming. Fingers crossed. You can tell that we've made a good bit of progress in 2 days, considering Cullen's been working like his job. So I've been doing a lot of the stuff during the day. My dad came over last night. I think he's gonna come over tonight. If he does, I'll show you guys what he does. Rachel helped today, but for the most part, I'm pretty impressed with what we got going on so far. So I can't wait to show you the final product, which will probably be in like 8 weeks, but it's fine. At the rate we're going, but it's fine. All right, Cullen's making dinner. The Instant Pot is going. We got veggies. We got potatoes, which look and smell incredible, and then he's down grilling some chicken. So that's going to be our dinner. I'll probably make a drink because I feel like I deserve it today, and we might have a fire, but we'll keep you guys posted. Okay, so since we have this nice little pile of stuff behind us, mainly wood, we didn't want to put the microwave there because someone could actually use it.
Yep, so fully functioning.
Fully functioning microwave. There's this thing, there's this road out here at the beginning of my cousin's driveway that is super magical. So you put something out there and it's gone within seconds. So we're gonna see how long it takes for the microwave to disappear.
I'm interested to see if it actually works. So they said it works. You put it out there, people take it, but I don't know. I'm not buying it yet. So
It totally works. I've seen it happen.
you've seen it happen?
Yeah, Olivia doesn't like us leaving. Actually, she's been trying to come into Rachel's house all day, and nobody's home. And I keep telling her that, so we can't just walk into a house that nobody's home. But she's been trying to get in, so that's pretty funny.
So overall, you've got a lot of progress done today.
So much done between yesterday and today. I think once we get all that stuff off the wall, I'm just gonna start filling the holes.
Yeah. So I don't know. This feels like a good stopping point for the episode of yesterday and a little bit of today, and we'll just pick up with the rest of today. I don't know.
Tomorrow?
When the next episode comes out. Maybe tomorrow.
I don't
Maybe
know.
Sunday. So
But we for sure won't let you miss anything that we do.
yeah, our upload schedule, guys, is Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays. So that's when you can expect an episode. That's a big truck.
That's a big truck. It's a garbage truck.
So we just set this right here by the mailbox.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What are you doing?
Trying to get my hair to look better. Guys, it's 11:18. Day 3, but I've been working this morning.
Yes.
I have been working.
I have not.
Cullen has not done anything this morning.
I have not. Well, I sanded.
Well, that's true. You
Yeah, I
sanded a
sanded
little
up
bit.
there and around here.
What I did was I taped all of the windows and this door over here to prepare for painting. But first we have to wash the wall with this.
TSPPF.
TSP. So I got a bucket of warm water, put the TSP in it. We're gonna wipe down all the walls and then we're gonna go over them again with warm water. Unfortunately, I keep finding more holes. Tired
Really?
of covering holes.
So many holes.
So many holes. But we'll wipe down what is done and then hopefully we can start priming. I mean, it's only 11:18, so we can probably put a coat of primer on today.
Yeah. Coat of primer. So here's that bucket of warm water Alyssa was talking about. Looks TSP-ish. What's going on out here? Everybody, have we introduced you to Rachel?
Demo.
So here's our second hardest worker.
Hello.
This is Rachel, Alyssa's cousin, my cousin, and definitely the hardest worker.
Magdalene.
Stage fright.
Say hi. Hi.
So we're letting stuff dry, right? Or no, we can start wiping stuff down.
We can wipe stuff down that is not wet,
All right.
if that makes sense.
So-
there are only 2 spots in here that have holes that are drying.
All right. So we'll do that.
We'll do that. Let's do that. Where are you going?
Crawling.
Come on, I need your help. I have more for a pile for you.
Oly bear's down
I
here.
need your help.
All right, let's get started. Yeah, I just couldn't get anything anywhere. Also, I'd recommend safety goggles, but I have safety glasses on right here. You can see that they got some scuffs and stuff on there from a little bit of my previous activities in life, aka wearing a mask and letting them slide off my face and hit the ground. It's been fantastic for us glasses wearers. Anyway, back to work.
Back to work, right. Alright, so you do that. I'm gonna finally start wiping down these walls because I found more things to fill. I feel like it is important to note that when you use this TSP, please wear gloves. It does say that it will cause burns to your skin and your eyes. and I already got a little drop on my head and it burnt. So you should probably just wear a full body suit if you have one of those hazmat suits. It's probably not that serious, but don't just dip your hands in the bucket. Gloves. Whew. All right, I think I've washed down all of the walls that are finished, meaning there are holes that are completely dry. There's still some from this morning that we need to sand and then wash those down. But Cullen is still in a lunch meeting. It's 1:10. I was hoping he'd be done by now, so we could eat lunch, but I think I'm gonna start trimming. I've taped here on the refrigerator because we're painting all that, and I've taped around the fireplace, and both of these sections are completely ready, as this slide is as well. So I'm gonna start priming, trimming around the windows and all of the other tape, and hopefully by that time Cullen will be back and we can eat, because I'm getting a little hangry and I'm not sure I can go much longer without eating food. That's Cullen's first warning, and he's not even here. So anyhow, it's going pretty smooth, just not super fast process. It's a very time consuming process, but we have all the time in the world, so it doesn't really matter. All right, let me get this primer. All right, so the primer that we're using here, I don't know if you can see because it's not focused, there we go, is Bullseye 2 by Zinsser, multi-purpose primer and sealer. I read a blog post to use a different primer as a different brand, but Lowe's didn't have that. But I was assured that this would do the trick, because it's supposed to, it's high hiding formula, seals drywall, wood, masonry, and stucco. So hopefully this will be good enough. Some sort of bonding primer, essentially. But we did sand, so that should be good, because that's like an extra added step to that. Sorry, I don't know what Ollie's doing. Anyhow, this is what we're using. I'll let you know how it works. So I should have just like covered everything with tape, because I just randomly keep running into things with the paintbrush. Things that I'm not supposed to paint. That's the second time that I've done that. Oh boy.
Let me guess, you haven't seen me in a while, and I haven't talked to you guys in a while. That's because I've been a bit preoccupied, but Alyssa has finally given me another task, because I am back on track with getting this done, and that task is using the primer to roll out that wall right there. So hopefully it looks good when I'm done, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys, give us an update, babe.
Well, we're almost done with this slide. Mainly the ceiling has to be painted, and then the slide will be done. Can I show you this?
Yeah.
Can I show you this?
Let's go see this.
So this has been very challenging. I think it's taken me like 35 minutes to paint. Mainly because my paintbrush is too big. So I have to paint and use the technique of a 3-year-old. Literally I was doing this just to get the paint on. And I'm not 100% sure either I sanded this well and or this is the correct primer for this, because it's not really sticking very well. It almost looks like you know, like water resistant stuff, and you put water on, or like you use like watercolors and it like beads up. That's what it was doing on the inside. So we're gonna let it dry and see how it goes, but I don't know what to do from there.
Guys, if you have any idea, let us
I
know.
don't know if you can see that in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in here, guys, see if you can see this in here. Hold up, and then I'm gonna brighten it up for you just a little bit, see if you guys can see that in there. You see that?
It's not so much on the outside as it is on like these panels. So I might have missed that when sanding. I'm not sure.
A little closer.
But yeah, I'm also missing a ton of spots on the inside here. And the only reason I care about that is because these are going to be open shelves where we're going to put decoration. So I would like it to look nice. So I'm just going to need a shorter paintbrush in order to accomplish that task, because it don't fit in there.
They don't fit in there. So you
Other than
check
that,
out the
things are
prime
going
job though,
See,
guys.
other than that, things are going pretty well.
So
I like the feeling of it already.
yeah,
Like
look at
just this one slide, I feel like it's super light already.
look how white this is, guys, and you can see an old wall here to the left. Right there, right here, right there, and then you see this is just prime. This is just primer. So
Right, so all this will be painted white, and then the other thing that's done already is the fireplace area. I know if you look at it, it doesn't look done, but it is, I promise, because we've decided to put some sort of like wood backsplash-esque on it, and it's gonna look really cool. So I'm not gonna bother priming it because we're just putting stuff over top of it.
now if you look over to the right where the computer station is, now the computer's not gonna go right there. It may go right here in this section. But I was priming and I ran out of space because this is where we edit vlogs right now. And if I unplug that, I'm currently trying to recover some lost files. My hard drive crashed, so we're trying to recover some lost files for our client. But yeah, everything in here is still all over the place. But
All over the place. Well, that's mainly because we're trying to live here too.
true. So just keep that in mind. And it looks like I got paint on my hat. Nope, all good.
I got paint in my hair.
All good.
All right, so I'm here to interrupt your programming to give you a little update. It is 7:44. We tried to start dinner about an hour ago. We're having issues with our power. So every time Cullen turned on the Instant Pot, the power would go out. Now we've been using our Instant Pot every single day, at least twice a day since we started. So it's been about a week. And for some reason our power keeps cutting off. So he keeps resetting it. We keep trying different combinations, like, well, maybe we didn't have the radio on. We don't know what's going on. So luckily we're here at Rachel's house. She's letting us use our kitchen, her kitchen, so we can use our Instant Pot and cook dinner here. But that just goes to show you, if you want something super reliable with your life, don't RV. However, if you want an adventure and something that is never dull, buy an RV. Because we're having a good time. We're learning so much. But we are going to make dinner here. Cullen chopped off a bunch of vegetables. I'm putting them in the air fryer. And then we bought this box of Hearts of Palm pasta at Trader Joe's before we left. Apparently it was flying off the shelves. It looks really good, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna add some artichokes, and then Cullen's grilling some chicken. So that's what we're doing for dinner. It's gonna be delicious, and then we're gonna get back to work, but hopefully.